Welcome to Urbana or Bust, 7 steps to raising support to attend Urbana 22. This is a quick tutorial on ways to jumpstart and organize your support raising for participating in Urbana 22. We are so excited that you are here. It means that you want to experience this transformational event for yourself. Congratulations. This tutorial by no means is exhaustive. There are a variety of ways that you can raise support for your Urbana experience. They can range from crowdsourcing elements of your expenses to co-hosting events or activities with others that you may know who are attending as well. Let God inspire you and then run it by some wise elders. However, one easy way to lower expenses is to sign up for the conference update emails on urbana.org. I have a screenshot here for you to go on the homepage and sign up. These emails will share registration and other exclusive discounts. You can also follow us on social media for more information. Once you've done that, you may still want to make some asks. In this time, I will share how to think about asking individuals as well as groups like your church, denomination, campus ministry, or people you assemble to hear your heart about Urbana. At the bottom of urbana.org/students and urbana.org/everyone, there is a button to download our free resources toolkit. Inside it, you'll find lots of tools to help you, including a PowerPoint deck, sample letters, and social media graphics for posts. This kit will continue to be populated throughout the end of the summer with fun items to help you celebrate your participation in Urbana. So, if you don't see what you need, keep checking back in. Here are the 7 steps in raising support. They are not all the steps, but they are enough to get you started. 1. Name storm. 2. Group your contacts and know them. 3. Match your ask to your audience. 4. Share your why. 5. Have different versions of your why. 6. Do your research. And 7. Follow up. Step 1. Name storming. This is exactly what it sounds like. Generate a list of potential contacts for your outreach. Go through your phone, your social media followers, and people you may follow who might be open to your ask. Think about people at your church who you served with in the past and who might be willing to support you. Are there people you work with now and before who might support you? Students may prayerfully consider asking generous faculty, staff, and campus ministers whom you have a strong relationship with. List all your potential contacts. Try to get up to 100 so that you have plenty of people to ask and you have a cushion for decline. Among this group, there may be key people to help you connect with others in their network. These are some people who may be willing to ask on your behalf or create opportunities for your ask. I call them advocates. Once you've made your list, think about who on that list can be an advocate for you and ask for their help in spreading the word about your Urbana aspirations and needs. Step 2. Group them and know them. Once you've name stormed, group the people on your list and think about the best ways to approach them. Keep their personality in mind in determining how you might introduce your goal and Urbana. We just introduced one group, advocates. However, there are others to consider as well. One group you may want to pray about approaching is unbelievers. If you connect missions to the importance of local and global service and Urbana as a leadership development opportunity, they may very well respond. You pursuing a missional calling with the compassionate leadership of Christ makes the world a better place. We all want to improve the human condition, especially through compassionate service. In all cases, prioritize people with a record of generosity. Step 3. Match the type of ask you will use to your audience. Knowing the personality and the types of people you're approaching is so important because you want to match your ask with your audience. Some people you can approach in one ask like an email, text, or handwritten note. We have samples of language that you can use for them in the resource toolkit that I mentioned earlier. Others may require setting up an appointment to discuss the opportunity. That appointment could be a video or audio call, or in person. We have sample language for setting up all those types of appointments in our toolkit. Finally, you may want to do a PowerPoint presentation to a team at your church, extended family on Zoom, or to one person on a video call. We have a PowerPoint for you in the resources toolkit. Step 4. In preparing your presentation, think about your why. Try to use a personal story that may illustrate your why. Is there a challenge you're facing spiritually? Are there aspects of your campus or work environment that you'd like to see changed? What about our world? Whatever it is, describe it and its effects on you and your environment. How it has made you and others feel around you. How has it influenced your behavior? Then, share what you might gain from Urbana and how it might help you. For example, if you plan to join the World Changers cohort, you'll receive small group leadership training. Leadership capacity is a valuable response to the variety of circumstances. Urbana is also 4 days to discover, discern, and decide how might your passions pair with God's call to mission. It's 4 days where you can get next steps coaching in determining what to do with your life for God's glory. You will also spend the 4 days immersed in a multicultural worship experience, Bible teaching, and training that can strengthen and renew your spirituality. If you have struggled with your spiritual and emotional health, Urbana could be a step forward for you. Finally, describe a future of hope. What changes do you anticipate and how you might feel about the circumstance? And how might you respond in the future? What changes do you hope to see? And how others feel and respond going forward? Step 5. Have different takes on your why. It's important to be ready to talk about Urbana and your desire for support at any time. You just never know how God might direct your steps. So, have a super short version of your why, a short one, and our pretty PowerPoint presentation if you need a long version. All of the slides are ready to go except the first one where you can insert your why. Step 6. Do your research. Start by knowing your budget. With gas prices fluctuating, add cushion for changes in airfares and road trip costs. Go with others. Teaming up is a great way to lower the cost of hotels. It is also a potential way to share transportation costs if you're driving. Determine the minimal amount that you need from each of your contacts to meet your goal. Next, determine how people will make their contributions, keeping in mind the ways and platforms that don't charge for their use. Finally, be ready to answer questions about the conference. You don't have to be an expert. Conference information is updated regularly so you can keep checking urbana.org for updates on content, exhibitors, world changers, and so much more. Even easier, sign up for our conference update emails. If you don't see the answers on our website, please contact us and then respond to your potential supporter with the answers to their question. This brings me to our final step. Number 7, follow up. Follow up is everything. It's how you reverse a negative and celebrate a positive. It's how you can position yourself to receive more in the future. If you pursue missions, you may have to raise support. This is a great practice for that. If you follow up well, you can always go back to those people and never feel awkward about it. If they don't respond to your first outreach, follow up. We have language in our resources toolkit just for that. Secondly, thank them. Thank them for their time and for hearing you out. Time is only a resource that can't be restored once it's gone. So please, thank them for their time. An email, text, or handwritten note can go a long way. We have some examples for that also. If they bless you with a financial or other gift, thank them for their gift. We have social media graphics in our toolkit that you can use to acknowledge gifts and tag them in your post. We also have graphics you can share with them for their posts about celebrating their contribution in helping you get to Urbana. If they were not able to give then, follow up later. Circumstances change, and when you follow up, people know you're serious about your goal. Once you reach your goal in fundraising, let all your supporters know and thank them again for their contribution to your achievement. This is so important. You've built a partnership. Let your partner know you've arrived at your destination. Finally, when you return from Urbana, share your experience with them. Let them know how you were impacted. Photos and social media shoutouts during and after the conference can be such a great encouragement. It's your story and your why at work. They are giving to you because they care about you. So don't just celebrate the number that you've achieved with them. Celebrate the experience. You'd be surprised how many people respond to stories in photos and social posts. So that's it. You're on your way. If you haven't already, go to urbana.org/students and urbana.org/everyone to download the free resources kit with all the pieces I've mentioned. It's a button at the bottom of those pages. There is more fun stuff in the kit for promoting and celebrating your participation in the conference too. Have fun with this. Make new and stronger relationships. It is time.